Gabos. The name of the game is Gabos. Game ain't based on sympathy. If you got sympathy in this spot, you ain't gonna never make it.
What are you saying, my people? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Gabos Sports. It might or might not be a re-record, but
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But yeah,
Yeah,
anyway,
man, take it away.
guys, welcome back. As I said before, today we'll be going through our predictions for the upcoming season. I think I forgot to do introductions, innit? So let me kick that off with myself, Abdullah, Bugs, Booty, and yeah, man, always the most knowledgeable on this pod. Without me, they're nothing. We'll go to the next one, Igal.
Yeah, guys, listen, take my prediction seriously. If you've got any capacity to take out a payday loan, Wonga, whatever it is, follow my advice
Haram.
and you'll make it big.
Bingo, haram. Isa, the guy that always says he's a part-time United fan.
Nah, get it right, bro. What do you mean? Full-time United, part-time keeper.
Yeah, nah, I've got it right. What do you mean?
Listen, I don't.
That makes zero sense, by the way. You can't be full-time something and part-time something.
Prove it.
Where's the time? Where's the time?
Prove it.
By the way,
Wow.
Isa, do you know why it's right? Because since maybe a year has gone by, I forgot, have you watched like 3-4 games of United?
That's cap. Stop lying, bro.
Yeah.
Stop lying, bro.
And guys, welcome our new guests. Big United fan, part-time maybe. What part-time fan are you? Since you're United.
Ipswich, I think.
All
Ipswich,
United fans are part-time fans.
Nah.
Anyway.
I'm a full-time United fan, Old Trafford regular, assistant manager and first-team coach for Sunday League team.
Yeah.
And an avid football manager nitbag from the.
What's your name, bro? What's your name? Tell him your name, bro.
Puss. Nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me on.
Plug your team. We're going to be part-time your team fans. That's what we're going to be.
Big up the Glenshire Athletic, man. The one and only.
Big up Glenshaw. Or the Glenshaw Mandem.
This is it. Merch available now. We are not sponsored by them yet. But if the chairman wants to talk, I am available.
Anyways, man, we've got a long pod ahead, so let's kick it off. We're gonna start with our top 6 predictions because everything in we're gonna do top 6, bottom 3, player of the year, manager of the year, top scorer, league, the domestic cups, player to watch, first sacking, and team to watch. All right. Anything in the middle we don't really give a shit about. So yeah, man. Let's start with 6th. I'll kick it off. I had Tottenham. Reason being is I think that I'm not super. I know they got Solanke in. I rate it. I rate the Solanke signing. But with you, I think it's good. Like for what the strike. Listen, they definitely overpaid. 65 mil for Solanke is crazy. But with the strikers that are out there and what's available for them, the pool that they can shop in, I mean, it's not a bad signing.
I'd keep the cash for us.
What, bro? Yeah, they've been doing that. They don't do anything when they keep.
But 65 million smackaroons for fucking.
Bro,
Do you reckon they could have tempted Villa and Watkins 65? What do you think?
No
chance.
Do you reckon they want more for Watkins?
The Tottenham fans are arguing amongst themselves between Tony and him. So they were like, why did we go for Tony? He would have been cheaper, but he's older, and apparently, because Saudi are in for him, he wants $250,000 a week, you know that? So that's why I think
Saudi are in for Tony.
Yeah, they offered him a contract today. They said, I think 3 years, 18 mil a year.
What do you do in that situation?
I'm gone.
Tony,
he's 28, man. What's he gonna do in the game?
His game is gonna age very nicely, in my opinion. Like, he'll be there.
I agree. I actually agree.
I think he'll be there or thereabouts for the next 5 years.
Not nicely enough to turn down 18 million tax free a year.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then, do you know what? Yeah, with the Saudi project, yeah, I'm not even sure if like these guys are getting. They know some of these guys are getting paid at the end of the year, kind of thing. They're getting like a lump sum. Have you ever heard this?
Yeah.
So I'm not even sure. Even like Jordan Henderson, he didn't get a payout, and that's why he did. And then Kante's negotiating with like Atletico Madrid and like other clubs in for him as well. It's I don't know, man. The PIF is scaled back as well, big time in terms of the fuck you money is gone. But promises, I guess.
But yeah, going back to what I was saying, touch on Tottenham. I think, listen, they made some nice young signings with the Bergvall, the Archie Gray. Postecoglou still needs to show that he's more than just a one-trick pony in regards to his tactics. So I've got them. I don't feel like I've disrespected them too much. I feel 6th is just the right place for them. But yeah, go on, Igal. What about you?
6th place, I've gone for Chelsea. I'm going for Chelsea, man. Listen, I think even though we laugh at the fact that they've got 650,000 players on their books right now, and we've got about 10 goalkeepers. Some of them they're gonna hit. My gut feeling just tells me some of them are gonna hit, man. I think second half of the season, Caicedo finished nicely, so if he stays fit, that's a good base in the midfield. Enzo I don't rate at all, but I mean, there's strong links to Osimhen. If they get Osimhen, and then they got bags of wingers, but I think they could do something.
But by the way, if they get all these players, and what did you have them 6th? If they get Osimhen, they got Neto.
It's a disaster. It's not great. I'm not saying it's great, but I just think it's not ideal. But I don't know what their expectations are this season. Like, is it top 4 or?
Well, with those players, they gotta be going for top 4, bro.
And do we rate this Enzo guy because none of the Pep disciples so far have been total busts, have they? Every Pep disciple has kind of done all right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's see.
Issa?
I've gone like Igal, I've gone Chelsea 6th. I think similar to what he was saying, I think with the signings they've got, even though it's a new manager, they still need to learn his style, but I think they'll have enough quality to, like lower than 6 is an embarrassment, bro. That's sackable. Especially with the squad they've got, bro. They have to come 6th.
I'd argue if they get Osimhen in with what they've got now, I would argue 6th is embarrassing, bro.
I think 6 is a bare minimum. But obviously, bro, they've got a very young squad in it. And like there's other question marks. Does Fofana, him and like players like Reece James, do they stay fit? I know James is
they're Neto now as well.
Yeah. So there's a few question marks. But Osimhen, bro, that'll be a big signing for them. I won't lie.
I think James already answered your question mark.
Yeah, exactly. No question marks.
I'm still changing my pick now that I realised that we picked the same one. I'm like, do I want to be on the same side as Issa here? And I'm not sure. Watch this space. I might change. I might jig it around now that I know that we picked the same one.
No. Listen. Chelsea, bare minimum 6. You know it was a toss up between 5th and 6th, but I think 6th.
Right, we'll wait for your 5th pick. But let's see what you're going for.
Mine has changed this week. It was Chelsea previously. It's now Newcastle.
Where did you have Newcastle before?
7th.
All right,
outside the top 6. And then had to think about it. If they get in more Gehi, if they get in a couple more signings, I'll back them to get that top 6.
Why are they looking at Madueke, for the right wing? Because they don't have a right wing on it. They're trying to get Almiron at the door.
I really like Madueke. Before his time at Chelsea, I'm a big fan of him. So I think that would be a great signing for them. He's an upgrade on Almiron as well. And their left side is kind of good. Well, not kind of. It's very good with Gordon. So that would be a good signing for them.
If they get Gehi, surely they'll finish lower.
What do you know? Ray, I think he's a good defender.
He's so mid, bro. He's so mid.
He's not mid, man.
But I swear,
he was definitely overhyped at the Euros, but he's not mid.
He's not mid, but he's not like a game changing signing, bro. He's just like an average centre back, literally.
Who do you think? Do you think he's better, or do you think Tomori's better?
Gehi.
I think they're both shit, but
no, they're not shit.
If I have to choose one, probably Tomori.
Yeah.
Tomori's the one that's overhyped. Yeah, he can play
Listen,
with both feet, bro.
yeah,
I don't know how
It's
you think he could be overhyped, bro. The guy's not in the England squad. Like nobody's really circling around him.
Yeah, but
I
He's like
agree.
a
no,
medium
but they
Latin.
act. The reason is because they act like he should be in the England squad. He
Yeah.
shouldn't. He's rightfully not in the England squad, bro.
Bro, there's
I don't
other
know, bro.
Brits in the England
When
squad that
Lewis
shouldn't
Dunk
be
is
in there, bro.
leading it, bro,
Literally, bro.
he's
Thank you.
got a shout, bro. He's got a shout, man.
Branthwaite should have taken that spot, not him. Not
100%.
Yeah, no doubt.
But
No
Igal was a
doubt.
fan of Lewis Dunk from previous episodes. Better than Ferdinand, isn't it?
Lewis Dunk.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he's better ball playing centre back than Ferdinand.
Yeah, fair enough, bro.
Moving swiftly on.
So fifth, I don't remember what I've got. Yeah, fifth. This is a bit. My fifth and fourth are interchangeable. I'm not really too set on them, but I've got Newcastle fifth. I'm not gonna lie. Even though a part of me says, listen, if they keep the two big hitters, I think they'll keep 100% keep Isak. Bruno G is the one that if he goes, then obviously it's at peak. But fifth, I think fifth is
He's going. It's got a last week of the window City transfer written all over that one. I'm afraid.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of. But yeah, I feel like Newcastle, no Europe. Eddie Howe, 30 manager. He's got the other one who's probably the actual manager, Tyndall. And yeah, they're right, man. They're chilling. They got Gordon, they got Isak, they got Tonali, Bruno G, they got 30 back line now, bro. I'll be super excited if I was a Newcastle fan. I can't lie. Even though a bunch online, they're aged, like they're so gassed, these fans. But yeah, man, exciting team. What about you, Egal?
I've gone Manchester United.
Man United.
Yeah, I got Man United fifth, and I got them finishing with a new coach. Listen, man, I've got to be honest with you guys, man. Like, jobs for the boys. You know, he's just announced Mazraoui and Delict, two guys he used to coach, to add to everyone else on the team that he used to coach, and he's probably going to try and make a late bid to try and get De Jong. This guy De Jong, by the way, little segue. He's like that little nugget of shit on the toilet that won't flush in. Barcelona have been trying to flush this guy for years, bro. And every time, I don't know, it's because like nobody's willing to pay. He literally fell out of his seat laughing. That's a good time. No, but this season they're saying, we're willing to accept 45 mil for him, whatever it is. They're desperate. They're desperate to try to boot this guy. They can't register my man, Danny Olmo. And I think they're going to make a punt for him. But yeah, Man United, I can't see them getting top four this season. Ten Hag out. If you're a United fan, for me, I'm very much enjoying what's going on at the moment. And let's see if Anthony lives up to his promise of more goals, more assists this season. He should be focusing on more minutes for a start.
What do you think?
I think his ambitions are.
I want to ask you a question, but I'll ask you it after these lot said their pick. What's your prediction, Lisa?
I've gone fifth, Arsenal. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I've gone for Villa in fifth.
Villa.
I think, listen, before I had Villa higher and I had United out of the top six. But a couple of interesting developments have happened. And I still rate Villa. I think they've got a good squad, good signings. But I'm going to have to fit United in the top four. So, yeah, Villa coming fifth for me.
What do you not rate any of their signings?
For Villas?
Yeah.
No, I do. I rate.
So De Ligt and Mazraoui are the ones that have come in since what's it called?
Big signings.
Since we last recorded, yeah?
Yeah.
So you didn't have United in top six. You're telling me De Ligt and Mazraoui have projected this United.
Listen, I'll tell you why. Let me explain why. Firstly, if Mazraoui plays right back,
don't go. Let's not get into that. Let's not. I want to.
Okay, I'll tell you about Villa. I think Villa signing of Onana, Barkley, and Maddison. I think very good signings. Emery, I'm a fan of him when it's a smaller club, innit? I think less pressure. I think they play good ball, exciting. I just have them. You know what? I had them interchangeable between fourth and fifth, but I just think United a bit more quality in the squad. Whether it's with Ten Hag or not, it's left to be seen. But I think Villa 5th is a fair projection for them.
Fair enough. Pussy?
I've actually got United down for 5th this upcoming season. Not feeling too optimistic about it.
Even now that because last time you had them when we were talking, you had them in 5th.
Yep.
But since then, De Ligt and Mazraoui's come in, and that hasn't changed your mind at all.
How's about a left back?
This Mazraoui is the left back. He can play left back.
That stinks, bro. That absolutely reeks. And if it's not him or Dado in the left back, that's also stinky. I'm not a fan of these signings. De Ligt, I really wanted him at United when he moved to, who was it, Juventus?
Juve,
or Bayern Munich? Juve. When he moved to Juve, I was desperate for him. Since then, from when I've tuned into any Juve or Bayern games, i.e. Champions League games, I don't think he's a bad defender by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't think he's anything special.
He's better than what we have.
Yeah, bro, but that's not a measurement of that's going to get us to the next level. Because it's not hard to get better than what we have in a lot of positions. So
it's him and Maguire training.
Listen,
I got Maguire better, by the way. I'm telling you from now, Maguire's the better centre back, in my opinion.
Come off it. Put the spliff down, bro.
Maybe the Ligt's a bit faster. He's got a bit more youth about him, but for me, H Mags. I'm taking it.
Take him Arsenal.
Actually, no, not now because we got 50. I don't want any more defenders, bro. If this fucking guy saying one more defender, might have a heart.
Listen, he wouldn't get into our under 21 defense, man. Well, this is where the Ministry of Defense.
I think Maguire's a 30 centre back, man. Like not world class, but I think he's 30.
Maguire.
Yeah.
Well, Maguire plays United win, man.
Bro, Maguire was their best player last year, bro.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean
in my opinion. I agree.
But yeah, I don't even. Do you know what's peak? I don't even have Villa in my top 6, and I don't know if I fucked up with that or not. But
I don't think so. By the way, I don't have them in there. I don't know if you fucked up, man. I think they lost.
This Emery guy is giving me PTSD, bro. I can't. I don't trust him. After what he did to us in the second season, now he's got champs as well, bro. It's a mad thing.
And you're telling me you don't even go down if you finish 3rd.
Sorry.
You don't even go down like.
Oh yeah, to Europa League.
Yeah, you don't get relegated to Europa League.
So that's advantage Villa then.
What?
Yeah, as in they'll have less games in the league, is what he's trying to say.
No, but the thing is, you don't because you're basically in another league in the Champions League this year.
Yeah, it's true. Actually,
there's like more games. Like 4 more games in the group. So I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out. I think that's going to be a big impact on the top 4 race in general. That we can't really 100% quantify just yet. We don't know how hard that schedule is going to be.
Fair enough.
All right, now we'll get into the real deal. Holyfield. For me, 4th. Listen, I've got United in it. My rationale of United is because my rationale when it came to Ten Hag is I don't know if he's good enough or if he's not good enough, and because the manager market wasn't amazing. Yeah, I thought if I was a United fan, I'd say stick with him. But coming with that logic, if he's not good enough, if he's good enough, he'll get the 4th. I mean, he'll get 4th. 4th is, I think, they're seeded. Maybe 3rd if they're really, really cooking and someone else is underachieving. But if he's not good enough, they're gonna have a fucking shit show of a season. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Euro signing, I've never watched Euro in my life, but he sounds like he's one for the future, one in like a generation, whatever, centre back, etc., X, Y, and Z. I don't know how much he's gonna help them this year. He's only 18 and whatever. Yeah. But bar that, yeah. And I'm making all these points and I put them in 4th. But bar that, I don't really rate their window like that, man. I can't lie. Like Xerxes, alright, he's decent. De Ligt, I've never been a fan of him. I don't think he's like. I think he's okay at best. Mazraoui, he's a good act. I'll give him that.
Yeah, that's all we're giving them.
And they're linked with they're trying to go back for Agate now, and you know what? I think that guy's a slouch, bro. That guy's like if Casemiro had a baby, bro, this brother would come out. Casemiro, bro, he's washed at the age of 22, bro. He runs around like with a parachute on his back and just clatters, bros. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. The only thing is the what I've seen of United, not the results. What I've seen in terms of pre-season, Like they're like last season when you watch United, they look like they have no style of play. They look so disjointed. They look finished, yeah. But in parts in this preseason, I've seen. I was at Raw. Like these men actually play. They're playing the right ball. You know, they're pressing high at the pitch. There's some sequences. So yeah, maybe I think they'll get fourth, man. I think they'll get fourth. What about you, Egal?
I don't know, man. I think in general, this summer should have been like celebrating sales more than signings, and I just think too many bums as of the time of recording today, 14th of August, have remained. McTominay lingers around. I've been saying they need to sell Shaw. By the way, you guys can verify this. 4 years
Yeah,
now. I don't care how good he
yeah,
is, bro. I don't care how
yeah.
good the
We'll
guy
give you your
is.
flowers.
Yeah.
I think the best ability is availability, and the guy's already, bro, he got fit for 2 games for England. I don't know how you get injured. Like they weren't even games. Like what was he doing? Like how did he get injured? You know what I'm saying? What is this guy doing on the training pitch? You know that he's just this broke. I think
But did you see them
guys.
against City though in the Community Shield? They looked decent, United. You know, they were playing. They
No,
had better chances.
bro. Do you know why I think they always play well against City? Yeah, is because Ten Hag has no plan. Yeah, Pep can't game plan for no plan, and so that Fugazi just gets him every time. It's why we struggle with them as well. Yeah, is
To
even
be
when
fair, Oli
I'm
was the
saying
same, innit, with against.
Holly's the same, bro. They just win through like just pure big brother energy, bro. That's how they
It
get
is,
these results in with these guys.
United have always been throughout their shitness or post
Yeah.
Fergie, on the counter, bro. That's like, you know what, you're right. You can never judge them. The worst game to judge United on is when they play City.
Yeah, man.
Because
We watched it too many times.
Yeah, man. You know when when United are good or not? When they play against a low block. Then you know
Yeah.
if they're serious or not. If there's some
They can play football.
Yeah,
And they didn't play against really any low blocks. They played against every team they played against in the preseason are teams that are, in my opinion, superior to them. We can't.
No, but they punched up. What was it? Betis. I think they smoked them.
Yeah. But I'm saying, as in, like they played Real Madrid, they played Arsenal, they played Liverpool, they played City. Those are the preseason games outside of Betis, right? If I'm not mistaken. And like none of those teams have a fear to play that low block. I personally think, what's the opening game? Fulham.
Yeah.
Friday night Fulham. I'm putting money on it. I think Fulham are going to punch them up, by the way.
Get out of here, bro.
Honestly, I'm not joking with you. I watch just to watch ESR. I watched a few highlights of Fulham, and their signings have been ambitious. They're trying to rob Joachim Anderson from Crystal Palace now, even though some of the bids have been a bit insulting, considering how good he is. He's probably the best centre back outside of the top 6, in my opinion, in terms of like the modern style of football. And I think that Fulham are going to do the job on.
Who we got on fourth though? Who we got on fourth? We've been on United for a while.
My fourth place team is Newcastle. I think no champs, fully fit squad, the return of Tonali, the St James's, whatever it's called, factor. That defensive style. They're big, they're gritty, they're strong, and they've got Isak as well. If he stays fit, bruv, it's guaranteed fourth. Bro. That guy is a magic man.
What a player, man. What a player. Issa?
I've gone United fourth.
Okay.
I know we spoke about United quite a bit, but I think obviously you know my thoughts on Ten Hag. I didn't want him to stay, but we said like he's staying now. Get behind him, see what he can do. I think the signings, I did expect more. I expected better signings, but I think it's a big plus having 2 defenders in. But we saw last season we were playing fucking Amrabat at left back and Lindelof at I don't know where the hell he was playing. But I think maybe Mazraoui, if he plays right back, can him and Anthony rekindle something? Who knows? Maybe he'll get the best out of Anthony. Who knows? Who knows?
He's trying to get into fourth. Bro, man flew off the camera screen, bro. Bro, even Anthony don't agree with you, bro. Man can flag his phone.
No, he tried to do an Anthony spin on the camera.
No, listen. Jokes aside, yeah. Listen, it's squad depth. I don't think we're done. I think a couple more signings can be good. Offload Lindelof. Offload a couple other brothers. And
I feel like your forward line's decent, you know. Like when I deep it, like you got 2 young prospects in terms of the 9. You got Xerxes and what's his name, Hoyland.
Hoyland.
And then on the right you have Diallo. I think Diallo is a player, man. I
Yeah,
can't lie.
wait. We'll
In
get
terms of
to Diallo later
yeah,
on
in
on
terms
the
of
episode.
how high his ceiling is, I don't know. I'm not good at that when it comes to these young kids, but from what I've seen so far, he looks like a 30 player. Garnacho on the right looks all right, I guess. I prefer him on the left, but he can play on the right. You got Sancho on the left. Not Sancho, bro. Rashford. I fuck Sancho. You got Scamcho, bro. You got Rashford on the left. And the big plus is that Scamcho, from what I read today, he might be going PSG for a little loan for the part of the Garty deal, no?
They agreed Desiree Doué today.
Yeah, I saw that, but bro, they might want more in it. You never know.
Inshallah.
No, but we
PSG
need
doing the smart thing, though.
Sorry?
I think PSG are finally doing what they should have always done, which is
Yeah.
just hoard all the guys on their doorsteps.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I think
you go on, finish off with your United.
I still think we need a 9. A
What
proven
you
goal
got?
scorer. Because, bro, Hoyland isn't a bagsman like that. Or at least up until now. Xerxes is more like he's like a utility attacker, innit? He can play a bit deeper,
He reminds
maybe wide.
I'm not saying he's exactly the same, but he's like Jesus, bro. A bit.
Yeah. We need.
I was
Like,
going
I
to
think
say, a bit more Havertz, link
Not-
up forward, big tall.
Yeah, I guess so. A bit, but he's a bit different in terms of, bro. He's like Firmino, them type of nines that just even,
Yeah.
bro. You know when your striker comes out and says, "I'm a 9.5," he's just telling you, "Don't expect goals off me, bro."
I like ball to feet,
I'm
I'll
gonna do
come
everything
short
but
for the
score
ball.
goals.
I'm a flickman. That's
Yeah,
to be fair.
literally, bro.
Yeah.
I think if we got a bit of bread, bro, chat to Tony, innit?
Maybe
Chat
yeah.
to him.
I-
See what
I-
he
I-
can
I
Yeah,
do.
don't- I don't- I think
he's
that's
got
alright.
United energy. He's got United energy, in my opinion, man. You know, he just
This
seems
is
like an absolute
exactly why we
scumbag.
should stay clear from him. Exactly why.
Why, bro? He'll be doing balloons outside Carrington with
Bro,
Brandon
he
Williams.
still wants EastEnders at Old Trafford, bro. That's what he wants, bro. He just wants chaos, bro.
Bro, do you not think we need another 9?
No.
Wait, if Rashford's not bagging, who's gonna get us goals?
Goals should come from throughout the team, top to bottom.
Yeah, but bro, let's be realistic. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get us goals?
No, I think, bro. Listen, man.
McTominay, bro.
That front line, like, look, Hoyland's another year on from his development. He's still young, bro. A year is that can make a big difference. Like, bro, he should be putting up better numbers than he put up last year. Xerxes, he's gonna do more than Martial, bro. Even if he can score 2 goals, bro, and he's done more than Martial. So,
Sure.
bro, he was shit. Like, he didn't even play last year.
He can spend 2 minutes fit on the pitch. He's done more than Martial.
Yeah, literally. So that's another bit of goals. Diallo, if your bold manager is actually as good as he makes out, give him a bit more minutes. He looks like he's got a bit of goals in him. Like, bro, it's not going to be one guy, and he doesn't need to be to get fourth. You don't need a 30 gunman to get fourth, bro. If you can spread those goals around the team, then, bro, fourth is always a punch up to get into.
No, I agree,
exactly.
but that's on the basis that our defense will pattern up this year. Because if they don't, it's gonna be the factor of can we outscore the opposition. That's how you're gonna get the points.
Yeah,
and if we're leaking goals, then bro, we're gonna need to be bagging goals on the other end. But I don't know. But I've got them as fourth, hopefully. That's part of the United bias talking as well. If I'm being honest.
Fair enough. Hussey, fourth.
I've got Villa. I know it's not a popular choice given that they're into the Champions League.
I mean, it's not a crazy shout. But...
It's not a crazy shout, but you know what? They've lost up until now, and I don't know about their last game, but up until like last week, they lost every single game in preseason, which is not good showing.
And they ended the season. Remember,
and they ended the season a bit negatively. Yeah, but I don't know. I really like what they've done in this window. I think them and West Ham have had blinders this window, and I think I don't know. I just think the inconsistencies of the teams below them, how we always struggle to get in top 4, is just going to happen again. And I think Villa will, just towards the end, they'll just create a little gap and they'll get like 5 points, 6 points clear and finish 4th.
The thing is with these teams as well, because Villa, there's been a bit of change in regards to their personnel. Sometimes they build momentum as the season goes on, even though this preseason might have gone shit. But with the new guys coming in, it might take a bit of time to oil up, and then but you never know. Anyway, bro, every year from 6th to like 4th, it's
It could be
close.
anyone.
Bro, Chelsea
Yeah,
finished. Chelsea ended up like 5 points off 4th last year, and they were fucking having a shit show throughout the whole year. So
now
you
they
know,
can enjoy the Conference League.
yeah, exactly. Chelsea of United, isn't it? But yeah, third for me, I had Liverpool. Even though they've had an absolute fucking shit show this week with the Zubamendi saga, it's a bit embarrassing on their behalf. But their fans, man, they deserve that, bro. The way they were
Yes.
fucking, bro, these man were talking like, bro, everyone else has got no pool. They got and how,
I saw
how
that.
many guys has it been now? There's been Tuchemeni, Bellingham, Lavia, Caicedo, Zubamendi, bro, Enzo, all these guys, it's like they've been looking for this position for how many years, yeah? And they keep getting caught with their pants down. It's fucked, bro. It's
Bro,
actually.
you know it's bad, yeah, when your starting 6 is saying, yeah, I think we need to sign a defensive midfielder. When Endo did that interview, I don't know, this guy's had no PR training whatsoever, bro. He's like, yeah, what do you think Liverpool needs to strengthen? And he goes, yeah, no, my position. You're not having a good time,
Japanese
bro.
Africa, innit?
Yeah, he
Just
couldn't
honest,
lie.
man.
Yeah,
You don't want to dishonor anyone, so yeah, you tell the truth. Yeah, man, it could have happened to a nicer bunch of people. I remember, bro, they were mocking everyone. They're like, yeah, Zubimendi turned down United, he turned down Arsenal, but look, he's looking to ditch his hometown for us. Bro, like, who wants to live in Liverpool? That's the question you have to always ask yourself, yeah, is obviously, when it comes to it, it's like there's like the seesaw of like, how much money are they paying me compared to how shit will my life be living there? And I just don't think they just broke the threshold of you have to live in Liverpool.
The funny thing is, yeah, I think initially, because even Ornstein said that he was down in it, if you remember. So what happened is he agreed to the move, and maybe the Sociedad, like the higher ups, the board members, they started showing him a slideshow of Liverpool and how we're gonna be living. Are you sure you want to move it? And then he was
they
like,
just WhatsApped him a TripAdvisor top 10 things to do in Liverpool, and the top 3 things were like Dixie's chicken, bro. Like I was like, what else is there? Even the beaches. I looked on beaches near Liverpool, bro. It's like the only thing people do to go there is probably like bury bodies or something. I can't imagine anybody goes there for leisure time.
But yeah, with saying all that, I still have them third. I think the team that they already have, to be honest, doesn't really need much. They got a nice young core of players with the experience of the Van Dijks, the Allisons, the Salahs. I think they got a nice blend. I think all they need really is maybe another centre back, just for cover, because Konate is always out. Can't really be trusted. But I don't know. I haven't heard any names that they're linked with in regards to centre back. They signed. Is it Marva? I can't pronounce this guy's name, bro.
Marmadashvili.
Yeah, the keeper. He looked, bro, in the Euros. He looked phenomenal.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What's that? They got Allison. They're gonna loan this guy back. It didn't make sense. It doesn't. I guess they're
building for Allison's
they got build for him now, bro. They're looking at
keepers. I agree.
Bro, but anyways, I just expect them to at least get one good signing in, and I think that'll be good enough for them to keep that third spot. I think there'll still be a gap between. Maybe they'll start well, and then they'll grow a gap between second and third. But I think they'll solidify third for me, anyways. But yeah, Gal.
Yeah, bro, I've gone for Liverpool as well, and for really the same reasons. I think their squad, as it currently stands, barring the sort of every other year injury crisis they have, is strong enough to finish third. But I think it was very obvious towards the run-in that there was some gaps that they needed to plug, and the majority of the gaps weren't even defensive. It was putting the ball in the back of the net, man, because that's where they really struggled last season. You know what I think of Darwin Punez, bruv, £80 million fucking Beyblade of a player, and if like people are talking about him hitting the post like 50 silly, whatever times he hit it, like a unlucky kind of a thing. I just think the guy's calibration is a bit off. Like, they know when you're playing Call of Duty, bro, yeah, and your aim is a little bit wonky. He's got to go do a little bit of tuning and fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now he's not a young player anymore. What is his third season at Liverpool?
Yeah.
He scored goals, but like he's one of the guys who scores like the third goal in the Europa League game, and it counts as record. How many outside of the Newcastle game where you put them on their back? How many times can he do something like that? So
Yeah. Phenomenal.
yeah, I've gone third for that. Unbelievable game.
Yeah. Issa?
I've also gone Liverpool third as well. I think the determining factor this year is Salah washed or not. If he's not washed, I think they'll comfortably get third. If he's the Salah of last year, then I don't know what they're gonna have to do.
We say he was washed last year. I know he did have a bit of a dry spell towards the end. I know that, sure. But for someone that's washed, what did he get? He got 19 goals in the league, I think it was.
Yeah, I felt like up until the AFCON, bruv, he was doing bits, and then post AFCON he got that injury.
He had 18 goals and 10 assists in 32 games.
That's not bad, man.
Not bad at all.
It's not bad, but it's just like we're going off the Salah he's showing us.
Yeah.
That's probably what they're relying on, and their team's built around the expectation that Salah's going to be going back 25 goals.
It goes back to what Gal was saying, bro. Because this guy last year, if you remember, bro, he changed his game a bit, and he became more of the creative outlet for them. And the other two, bro, listen, Diaz. It's like this guy can do everything but the final action, yeah?
Yeah.
He couldn't finish. For the player he is, his numbers are abysmal.
Pony,
I don't know, man. Yeah.
That's a guy that could we call him Cody Crapco, yeah, but off the back of the Euros, and Euros is not the best, but like in terms of like G'ing yourself up, he had a good showing. If he gets the platform, to produce, he's the guy who should be trying to nab Diaz's shirt. I think Diaz, first couple of months after he signed for them looked exciting, electric, energetic, but as time has gone on, he's a bit of a, just one of them FIFA street guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? You watch him do a few pirouettes, twist turns, he's quick, but final third.
What about you? You got Liverpool as well?
I've got Liverpool third, but I've got them comfortable third. I think Liverpool should be excited about their season. I think.
Well, do you think they can? Do you think they have an outside shot of pushing for the title?
No. I mean, the fine outside chance. I think they'll finish at least 10 points off first and second. So
okay, so they don't.
No. But I think from what I've seen in pre-season on the slot, they're going to be hard to beat. They're going to be hard to score against. They
do look good in preseason. I don't know how everyone judges preseason a bit differently, but from a performance standpoint alone, they look decent. I can't lie.
I liked what I saw given the profile of players they have. So what they did against United, I saw bits and glimpses of the Arsenal Liverpool game. That's about it in terms of what I've seen on Liverpool in preseason. What they did against United, it was a very low block, like every man behind the ball. Very difficult to break down, but then the moment they get the ball, they long balls and blow, and Liverpool have pace. I think Darwin Núñez, I don't think he's good enough, but I think he can make a name for himself on the left, given that Diaz has been his trajectory is getting lower and lower.
Like Gakpo, I think he doesn't get enough chance on the left either. Like whenever Klopp played him, he was cam striker, and I don't think that suits him.
Yeah, I don't know what his best role is, and when speaking to Liverpool
he's definitely a left winger, man. Gakpo's a left winger, bro. Even for Holland, PSV, all of them play. Was it PSV or Feyenoord he played for?
PSV.
Yeah, he banged on the left, man. He needs to get a little bit of a run of games.
Do you know who looks very like primed for the new season? Diogo Jota.
Yeah, but he always breaks down, bro. But the guy that needs to, I don't want to spend another too much on Liverpool, but Szoboszlai, man, he needs to step out for the money they paid.
Dead.
The potential, the hype around him. This is a big season for him.
Yeah, I agree.
And Carvalho's looking good.
They sold him.
He's gone, bro.
What?
He went to
Brentford for 28 million.
Good money as well.
Brentford, by the way. We'll get to this. We'll get to it.
Issa. It was right at 27.5 mil.
Does that change your prediction?
bro, he is looking 30 in pre-season, bro. I'm a big fan of him.
I agree, but sometimes a lot of people look good in pre-season, man. Martial, you should know that. And so
Andres Pereira.
Mr. Pereira, exactly. The preseason Perlo
Nah,
himself.
but he's showing us now at Fulham, but we'll come to that.
yeah,
Well, I'll have to take a penalty. Yeah,
we're
maybe.
definitely not gonna come to that. But go on.
You'd be surprised, bro.
Yeah.
Wait till we go high up the list.
Anyways, we're gonna go with the winners. With this one, we're just gonna before we get into it, everyone just say their winners in it. So I'll go first. My winners are maybe it's a bit of hopeful thinking, but yeah, I think it's time, man. It's about time we get over the line, and I've gone with Arsenal Football Club. Egal,
Jane, Arsenal, man.
Arsenal, all right, and the United boys. What you lot got?
Seeing as we're trolling, Fulham. No, I've gone City.
City, all right, and
I regret. I hate to admit it, but I think it might be Arsenal's time now.
really, what are you
Yeah,
chilling?
bro. See, you're not moving me in this window. If things change at the end of this year, also given all the news surrounding the charges and that they're fast tracking the punishment, I think City could end up having too many
Okay,
distractions.
take that, put that to the side. Say there wasn't. Would your prediction still be the same if there was no points deduction?
And they don't make any further signings.
I mean, yeah, we're doing it off what we
Like right now, Arsenal winning the league in my eyes.
To be
right
fair,
now.
look, listen, it's tight in it. I wouldn't
It will be
lie to
tight.
you. You can change. You probably change your mind at some point this year, but yeah, for me personally, the only reason I say Arsenal, first of all, what is it? 4 they've done in a row now? Was it? It's 4, yeah,
City,
4.
four.
Yeah, they've done 4 in a row. I feel like, listen, they're big hitters. I think they're not looking as they once
Hungry.
were, but I think KDB, listen, he might have a few moments here and there throughout the season. I don't think he can play the same amount as he did. I think he'll be largely saved for them Champions League nights, especially that now that they have more games to play. I think Stones look good, very top player. I rate him, but I think he's also a guy that suffered with a lot of injuries throughout his career, and I think he's starting to look a bit on the decline. I think Walker, bro, I hated him in the Euros. It's not accurate, the most accurate thing to judge a player on, but I don't even think he was he was good last year. I don't think he was the Walker of old. They haven't replaced Gundogan. I know they're looking at Bruno G. Like there's rumors. Listen, if they get Bruno G, I'm still going Arsenal. Fuck that. Yeah, bro. Listen, I think we're prime. I think Martin Odegaard, Saka, Rice. They've got too much pain right now, man. This is, bro. Listen, if they want to prove to me that they're men with some sort of fucking balls, bro, it's time to stop being the bridesmaids, bro. But yeah, man. What about you lot? Does anyone want to chime in?
I think not only are Arsenal going to win the league, I can't really see anyone beating us. Mate. I think it might be. I think it might be.
There we go.
Say the same shit every year, bro.
Yeah.
I don't though.
The golden quad.
I'm the golden quad. That is the dream. But I think this, bro. I look at it this season, yeah, and I think the fact that it's been such a meaty window only benefits Arsenal. And for me, it's not about for me, it's the human element. Yeah, it's like even them getting 4 in a row is like crazy to stay in the zone for that long. Eventually, that bubble's got to burst. You look at the likes of KDB, for example, Ruben Dias, all the established older guys. Like, have they got another level to go? And I don't think any of them have got another level they can improve to. I think all of them are playing at their max capacity at the moment, and they only beat us by 2 points. Do I think Saka, Odegaard, Saliba, all these guys have got another level? I think they've got multiple levels to go still. I think they're all super young, and I think
Saka?
having these... Yes, bro, I think Saka's got still another... In terms of consistency, I don't think he's going to get better as a player.
His numbers, since he's become a professional footballer, every year in, year out, his numbers have increased.
Yeah. And Odegaard last season, it was a transitionary kind of season, especially the first half, in terms of Partey getting injured and him assuming a bit of a newer role. I still think, we need maybe 1 or 2 more. If we get Marino in, we still need a forward because we're collecting fucking defenders like Infinity Stones, but this one is allergic to buying anyone who can tap the ball into the net, and it's killed us for fucking 3 seasons. We've got to watch Eddie and Netanyahu lace up his boots and shanking a shot and then that the camera focusing on that smile. His smile when he misses and he smiles, yeah. I just want to fucking just dash a
Take the
table
TV.
through my TV, bro. I hate that guy. I don't know if I've hated a professional footballer like that since
Mikhail
Yossi
Sylvester.
Ben Ayoun, bro. No, Yossi Ben Ayoun, Mikhail Sylvester, and Eddie Nketiah, who are my top three worst Arsenal players of all time. I'd much rather start Sebastian Squillaci in the Champions League final than have to sit through watching any of those three pricks put on Arsenal shirt again. So we're going to shift any of those cunts out the door. I think basically you hand it to us with a ribbon, bro.
I think you need a 9, bro.
Yeah, go on.
I think obviously bearing in mind the Pep factor, I think you guys desperately need a 9, bro. You're saying Jesus is back, bro. He's not it up top. Havertz as well. Done bits and bobs here and there, but bro, you can't. I don't think he's gonna be a title winning forward. And bro, also when he plays deeper, I don't even rate him that much as well. I think he's a good player.
Neither do I. But I think as a 9 or false 9, he's much better. And left central midfield, bro. I don't know. I don't know what people see.
As a 9, yeah, but he can't be the main. He can't be the main man in a team that are pushing for a title. I think you need to.
Bro, second half of the season, he was the main man, and he was scoring and creating chances. The thing is, yeah, the problem with him is he is very, very capable of missing 9 sitters in a row. That's his problem, and that's a psychological thing. That's not Jesus. I love watching. You know, I'm a massive fan. I got a City shirt with Jesus' name on the back, bro. I'm a fan of. I've been a fan from the beginning, but I think. Like you said about Zerky, when you start seeing things like, I see myself as more of a creator, then when you start saying that stuff and you got the number 9 in your back, we got to sit you down, bro. We got to sit you with a sports psychologist and talk these things through, man.
Listen, I won't be shocked. It won't shock me if Arsenal pick City to it, but I just think City got too much quality and they got a top manager. So I'm putting my money with City at the moment.
God, just to clarify. Let's say we get a cent. It looks like Marino might come in. If they don't bring in a forward, or Hussey, you know what, Hussey, you have already spoke. If Arsenal don't, you have Arsenal down to win the league. So if they don't bring in a forward and they have, they've only got Marino and Calafiori that they've signed, would you still say that's enough for them to win the league?
I made my prediction on the basis that you do get another forward in. I'll be honest, because I can't see how you don't, given that Saka's like literally limps off games at the end of every season, every year.
Does it need to be a striker though, or does it need to be a?
I think it needs to be a versatile
I
forward.
want to say something that no way.
Yeah, he's just
He wants
desperate.
to slander the kid. Anyway.
I think Arsenal need a versatile forward, man. I think someone. So look, we've had this discussion away from the podcast, obviously. You got Jesus who can play out wide, right? He can do a job on the right. He can do a job on the left. You got Havertz who apparently can play on the right. I don't agree, but
no, he can't play on the right.
He can't. Like we saw at Chelsea.
Yeah, he can, but I'm not a fan.
It stinks, man. His best is up top. Anyways, I think Martinelli will come back strong this season. I'm a massive fan of Martinelli. Always have been. I think he will come back very strong. I think you guys will get something as depth. I'm nothing. Wow, maybe not even a player we've heard of, but something that will get you guys over the line. If you don't, and you just get Marino and Calafiori, I'm still going to back you lot. Okay. I still think it's time. I think you guys have gotten so close now, and it's just time.
Hopefully.
Unfortunately, no.
Havertz would pop as a second striker if there's a
top forward in front of him. Kuzen, by the way.
Yeah, I agree. He's like a mold of a Kaka.
What are you keep saying? I don't see this, bro. Where do you?
I actually agree with him, man. I think you know what? It's sad. Yeah, one thing we can attribute to that bastard Pep. Another thing we can attribute to him is like we moved away from the second striker, man. You know that guy? Yeah, he didn't have to be a prolific bagsman, but he was just entertaining to watch, and he just made shit happen. That doesn't really exist that much in the game.
But Kaka, bro, I've never seen Havertz and thought Kaka, bro. I don't.
No, it's the idea that he's not going to be your out and out goal getter, but he can chip in with the goals. He can help a striker. He can also be involved in a bit of creativity. Like he's a guy who you're not going to rely on for goals, and you're not going to rely on for assists. He can do a bit of both. That's what I think.
I think he's great as a connector, by the way. From what I have seen of him, I think he's great. But then, like, you try him in a 10, and it's like there's something missing. Something's not right. Maybe it's just the lack of
Do you know what it
experience
is,
as a
bro?
10.
Shall I tell you what it is?
Mm.
The problem is in midfield, the spaces that he enjoys the most, Odegaard takes up.
Yeah,
And we're
correct.
trying to play him in the left mid, and you can tell he doesn't like it. I don't know if it would work out eventually there, but for me, I can't see it working out there. That's why when he plays up top, he has a bit of a more of a roaming role where he has Rice behind him in the 8, or if Marino plays there. But Issa,
I think he's the prime example of a 9.5. Like Xerxes says, he's not a 9 and he's not a 10. He's literally somewhere in between.
Yeah.
You just have to find how to use him.
It's quite fair.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll move on to the bottom 3.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Ipswich, Southampton, and Nottingham Forest bottom. Because I think Ipswich just don't have enough players.
Too soon.
Yeah, they're too not great, not good. I like the manager. I haven't really watched much of Ipswich, but from what I have seen, he looks alright. I know he's highly touted. Who was it that I had else? Forest. I think Nuno is fucking the worst manager in the league, bro. Fucking shit.
Agreed.
And who was the last one I had?
Southampton.
Southampton. I just think they're just a championship outfit, man.
Hard to argue with all that.
Miguel, you got anything different?
I have. The only difference between you and I is I've kept Ipswich up. I think the coach is innovative and they made a few bold acquisitions. I think guys like Amori Hutchinson, as much of a pagan as he is I think got enough of an X factor to I think create the chances they need. And I think the coach is innovative enough and kind of modern enough. The problem with this though is how many times have we seen a championship Barcelona style transition into the Prem? He's a bit more of a pragmatic guy. He's not going to try and do it the way that company tried to do it last season. I think he's got enough about him to be able to make those tweaks and kind of be a bit more of a hybrid approach. But so for that reason I've kept them up. So I've got Leicester down. They lost Dewsbury Hall and their star players on.
Sorry, Gal, before you move on to Leicester, who's Ipswich striker? Do you know who's their striker?
They signed Al Hamadi last year, obviously. They're a rocky forward. They have made a signing this summer. Couldn't tell you what his name was.
Diaz play for one of these teams?
I think he's a Blackburn player.
No, he was a Blackburn player from time ago. He's not. He was at Sheffield.
Oh, not anymore. Oh, really?
I like Brereton Diaz
for
those type of teams. The thing is, that's going just to touch on Ipswich, bro. To stay up, man, you need a guy that can at least hit double digits.
You know who they're linked with right now? They're linked with Delap from City.
Oh shit! Southampton's got Brereton Diaz. Not bad. So who's it from City?
Ipswich are now linked with Liam Delap. I don't know how accurate that source is. I don't know what tier it is, so don't hold me to that. They have Ali Al Hamadi, big Iraqi striker, big future ahead of him. My guy. But I don't think he's going to get too much time in the Prem, unfortunately. But we'll see.
He was the record signing out of League One before?
Yeah, for $1.5 million from MK Dons.
So, I mean,
he was far too good for that level, man. I watched MK Dons not most weeks. That's a lie. I watched him every other week. He was far too good for that level, and yeah. Anyways, yeah.
And and who's my So I've gone Forest, dog shit. I think they've escaped the chop 2 seasons running now. I think it was the wrong move to get rid of Steve Cooper personally. And I think Sutton, bro. What have they done? They have done nothing to reinforce this window.
Yeah.
And I just think, like you said, championship.
I think they signed one of them City wonder kids. I think they signed a centre back from City that we've never heard of, but he probably turned out to be
So
Well, they did that.
Southampton,
They did that last time with Lavia as well,
yeah.
bro. He used to say he won the kid, and he didn't do much.
Yeah.
Well, he did,
Not enough.
not enough.
Mm.
Not enough.
Who's their manager again? Southampton? Don't even know their manager, bro.
I think it's Jenny Generickson.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, let's move on swiftly because
Who do you go for?
Same as you, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I'm more hopeful than anything about Ipswich staying up, only because I've watched a lot of Ipswich since last season,
Yeah.
and I liked what I've seen. But similar to what you said, like I don't know if that style of play will work here. But I think they will stay up on the skin of the teeth, and I've got Leicester in 18th, Southampton in 19th, and Forest in 20th.
right. You said got anything different to us? Alright, boys. Let's do the domestic cups. I've got for the League Cup. I've got Newcastle. I think they've come close since PIF's taken over. I think it's about time they got something over the line. They haven't got any European football. I think they can field a strong outfit in the cup. So I think they'll go all the way and win it. And the FA Cup, I think City are going to win the FA Cup. Gal?
Yeah. So for the League Cup, I'm actually going to go with this outfit out of North London, Arsenal. And for the FA Cup, I'm going to go with a team that's got a name that sounds similar to Arsenal, and that is Arsenal. Yeah, mate. Listen. I think at this point in time, I think it's a procession. It's going to be a 10-month procession. I don't think it's going to be a competition. I think it'll be an absolute cakewalk. And I think at the end of the season, we'll all be talking about what we've witnessed. You know, I think we might as well just stop football at the end of this. We might be like, what's the point? We've seen the pinnacle. Everything's downhill.
Let's see if you guys get past the fourth round. Just small goals.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've done it 14 other times, so I think we might be able to do it another one more time. But let's see. Fingers crossed.
Issa?
Where is he?
Anyway, let's see.
I've got Liverpool for the sorry. I've got United for the League Cup, and I've got Liverpool for the FA Cup.
Okay. Alright.
Yes, Arnie Scott's another cup specialist as well, isn't it?
Is he?
Yeah.
I have no
He's good in the cups.
Player of the year. Let's do something else. Let's do Issa. Issa, you go first. Switch it up.
Where is he?
Okay.
Egal? Player of the year.
I've gone for the captain of the quadruple winning North London based side, Arsenal, and that is Martin Odegaard. Listen, man, I'm his biggest hater, but now, from what I've seen over the last sort of 6 months or so, I think the nuts have finally dropped. You know what I'm saying? The guys come back to preseason with a goatee. He's 24 years old. He's finally going through puberty, which was my only criticism of him. I was like, this guy does not look like, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't look like
he looks like a little baby sometimes.
The bouncer checks his ID at the club still, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now with the little goatee going on, you know, the expected hair flicks have gone through the roof in the last sort of year and a half. And if he leads Arsenal to the promised land, bro, who else but him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's see.
I've gone Odegaard purely because I think Arsenal win the league. If City win the league, it'll be Rodri, but I've gone Odegaard.
Yeah, I'm going to ditto you guys' thoughts. Yeah. I think it's time, man. It's time to step out of
No,
listen, man. If Saka goes down, fingers crossed he doesn't, but he's not as important to the system as Odegaard. I agree. If Odegaard did an ACL tomorrow, we might as well not even turn up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We might as well not even turn up.
All right. Yeah, man. Odegaard. Yeah, I think so. Unanimous. Well, apart from Issa, you've got Rodri. Everyone else got Odegaard. Young player of the year. Who's kicker? You can kick this off.
The fact that he still qualifies for it, I'm going to give it to Saka.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I think
You think that if Odegaard wins it, they'll give it to Saka as well?
Yeah, but Odegaard's not eligible
yes.
for it.
Yes, because Saka's, as you said, his numbers improve every year. He's very much like, I know like rival fans might not like him, but in general, like he's not a media darling, but he's not hated like that. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying he's a PR merchant. I'm not saying anything of the sort. But he's like, it's like Habab. Do you know what I mean? Like he's a little Bobby. Like he's cute. But like, I listen. The guy is quality, man. Like no one can deny it. And if you guys are gonna do something serious, he's gonna have a serious season, and I'll back him to do it.
Egal?
I'm actually going to go with Archie Gray from Spurs. I think he's gonna get serious minutes, and I think a lot of people who haven't had a chance to watch this guy play are going to be surprised that England produces players with his technical ability. I think last season in a physical championship where he looks less like a footballer and more like a Balenciaga male model. He actually is surprisingly robust, bro. He's, what I'm saying? He's not shy from the challenge. He can play multiple positions, which he probably will need to do with the injuries in defence. But in midfield, bro, dribbling, silky, passing, crisp. I think he's got all the tools in his locker, man.
I've never seen him play, I never seen him play.
He's good watching.
Very good player. Liverpool were very like they put in like 6 months work on trying to get this guy over the line. Then I don't know what changed.
Well, he buzzed out, bro. Why would he go to Spurs, bro?
Oh, bro, if you're a young player,
I think Liverpool pulled out.
Liverpool pulled out.
Why would
that tells you all you need to know about Liverpool recently, bro. Out.
Maybe the boys in Asma, who knows?
Issa, young player of the year. Yeah. Can I say something?
Let me ask you a question.
No,
do you think he'll get? Sorry, Abudi, please. My bad. Do you think Diallo will get enough game time to even win the award?
That was literally going to be my question.
Like
you guys got Garnacho now, yeah? Do you not think Garnacho might be more? How old is Garnacho?
19. 20. Yeah.
19. So then you think he would be more of a candidate to win it than what's his name?
Bro, if Ten Hag has balls, bro, he's going to play Garnacho on the left and he's going to play Diallo on the right and he's going to play the young. Because, bro, that alone is going to buy him time. That alone means that, okay, we're thinking for the future. If you stick with fucking Rashford and Sancho and these bums, Anthony, all these, just because you can't get rid of them doesn't mean you have to play them. That's where the balls comes into the situation. And the guy's got 3 testicles, bro. He's got 1 on his head and 2 down. It's about time he showed some balls, bro.
You know one of the few things I do like about our forward line at United is we have different profiles. Yeah, so we have Diallo, and we don't really have anyone near that similar type of profile that Diallo brings to the pitch. And we got Rashford, who's very direct. You got Garnacho, who can be a bit more creative than Rashford, also quite direct. You got Sancho, just doing laughing gas in the background. Anthony is that guy even a footballer? Honestly, bro, like forget them two. But like Diallo has something that no one else has in our squad. So that I think
he's the only one that's probably an out and out proper right winger, isn't it?
Bro, he's got really good ball retention. He's very like good with close dribbling. He can weave past a couple man. Bro,
he's quite unselfish as well. He's quite unselfish.
Yeah, he's a bit too unselfish, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree. But that's the complete opposite of Garnacho, bro. Garnacho, if they just both reach the middle ground there, bro, I think it's just that decision making. That's the youth in it. When you kind of get those games, you start to kind of develop that decision making, I guess.
Garnacho is the type of guy who's gonna love Zertsky. Because that's the sort of forward he wants to play with, so he can be the guy. But enough
give and go.
Yeah.
Rashford had more than one on the play.
Rashford had 2 big chances, man.
But yeah, let me say, man, because I don't want to stick on United. Let's go from talking about United to talking more about United. Because my player of the year, young player of the year, is Mainu. I think the forward, those forwards. I think Mainu. I think what's his name, Diallo. I think Garnacho. I think they're maybe good shouts, but I don't think they would play as consistently because they're probably going to rotate a lot. I think Mainu, he's like stone, like he has one of the first names on the team sheet. I think
100%.
I think if United are to do anything this season in terms of getting to the top four, I think he needs to have a like a stellar season, and I think if he does, I think he's got a good shout with winning the Young Player of the Year, man.
Very fair.
I think what's it called? I think if you sign Agate, as much as I don't like him, I think he might be like a decent partner for Mainu, just giving him a bit more freedom. Even though I think Mainu needs more legs than that around him, but I think if you play Mount and because I've seen that you play this weird like box midfield, so if you play Bruno and Mount ahead of them, and you play what's it called, Agate and Mainu, I think it gives him the legs to be a bit more free. Because I know a lot of United fans don't like to hear this, but I think Mainu towards the end of games starts to have a little bit of a dip in regards to his energy levels. But yeah, I think in saying that, I think he'll have a good season. I think he'll win the Young Player of the Year.
Yeah, well played, man.
Nice.
Anyways, we went from Young Player of the Year. We done Player of the Year. Let's do Player to Watch.
Young player to watch. Did you say?
Yes, your Player to Watch. Go.
I'm gonna go for Adingra from Brighton.
Right.
Yeah, man. Got 2 assists in the AFCON final last year. He's under a coach who's very attacking, might be even more attacking than De Zerbi, and I just think he's got the kind of profiles around him to really cause damage, especially if Ferguson has a bit more consistency and fitness this season. Might be a bit of a left field shout, but Brighton have got a lot of exciting players, so I think with that combination, it could be quite good thing. What are you doing, bro? It sounds like you're trying to get out of the fucking crystal maze. What's happening? Bomba Clark, bro.
Yeah, anyways.
All right.
Yeah, you were saying Adingra.
Yeah, we'll wait. Do you want to wait until David Blaine reappears? Or... Yeah, no, I'm going Adingra, man. Adingra, Brighton, bookmark it.
Okay, there. It's not a bad shot. Hussey?
Mine was going to be Archie Gray, but given that we've discussed him, I'm going to mention the other guy next to him, Lucas Bergvall. This kid, I'm saying this is the question, one to watch, yeah?
Yeah.
This is a one to watch, but I don't know if this guy's going to get as much game time as he deserves, or whether he deserves or not.
Yeah,
to me, but
you're just saying, give him a watch.
Breakthrough season. Yeah. This is his breakthrough season.
Yeah.
First touch, 2 feet, composure, control. Kid is special. FM Wonder kid. What's it? What could possibly go wrong, right?
Yeah.
Famous last word.
And play for Spurs, exactly.
Isa.
No, but I do think the kid is talented.
Fair enough. Isa, your Player to Watch.
Player to watch is Fulkerg from...
Watch you, bro. This guy is doing magic tricks.
From West Ham, Fulkerg. Top centre forward.
We love this guy, bro.
Amazing number 9. Wish he'd come United. Exactly what we need.
What?
Exactly what we need.
We watched him 3 times in the Euros.
We need it. No, come on, bro. What do you mean? For Dortmund as well.
Yeah,
we need a player whose sole focus is on bagging goals, bro. And that's what this guy can do. He can pin a defender.
Bro, he's like 31, man.
But who gives a shit, bro? Who gives a shit? 31, he's better than Rashford.
Well, you guys do, bro.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Listen. Bro, you couldn't sell water to a man that doesn't, bro. You guys telling me let's sign another old guy who nobody's going to buy when his legs...
Put him on 200 racks a week.
No.
Bro,
we're past that. We're not the same United anymore. We're different, bro.
Yeah, you're trying to buy youth. So why would you go against that?
Well, we can't be like Chelsea, bro.
On the back 9.
We can't just buy all youth, bro. We need to right now. We need a 9.
To be fair, yeah, I wouldn't be mad at some experience up top.
I think. How much did you go for? Was it like 18 million?
Nah, more, man.
Nah, more than that, bro.
More than that?
Like 30 million euros.
So, yeah,
see,
exactly.
that's a pan
Rising
steal,
to
man.
the
And plus West Ham have got horrendous track record with
with
nines,
nines.
bro. We're talking
Facts.
Sebastian Haller, we're talking Skamaka, we're talking like all these guys, Danny Ings, we're talking Carroll, bro. The list goes on and on and on. The only guy who did well is probably Antonio, and Antonio was like a
Yeah.
fullback, bro, who they just lucked into. So
Yo, bro,
I don't know, bro, if they're signing
we've all seen my man, yeah, for Dortmund and then the Euros, bro. I think
What
literally,
is his numbers that even like this? Let me check this guy.
yeah, check, and I promise you, they were going to be good.
All right, Issa, do you have him in your fantasy team?
No, I'll tell you why not. Yeah, I'll tell you why not. Because
Okay.
one, I don't know the way West Ham are going to play with him, how they're going to utilize him.
Okay.
Bro, he got 12
I mean, they got a new
goals in the
manager, so no one
Bundesliga
really
last
knows how they're
season,
going to
bro.
play.
Bro, listen.
What bags, man, bro. And you got to apply the Bundesliga tax here of
Nah,
0.75%.
that's pony, bro.
That's
That's pony. That's
Well,
pony.
That's not
goals
pretty,
is a
bro.
bit of a sham.
Bro, I don't give a shit, bro.
You
I
say,
don't.
we need a guy who can solely focus on playing up top. Fucking Hoyland got 12 goals.
Bro. How much goals?
Man.
How much goals did Sancho get in the Bundesliga before he came United?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's you. So you're making my point for me.
No. I'm saying. Well, I don't give a shit how many goals he gets in the Bundesliga, bro. I care on the.
You're not making the point, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro.
You
Bro,
said, how many goals did Sancho get? Yeah, and then what happened when
that's
he
what I'm
came to
telling you.
Premier League, bro?
It doesn't always.
I think he's saying he
it doesn't
cares
always
more about the
transfer.
profile.
Yeah, it doesn't always transfer.
Yeah.
Just because he bagged 30 goals in the Bundesliga doesn't mean he's gonna come bag 30 in the Prem. And just because he bagged
Listen,
5 in the
viewers,
Bundesliga.
This goes out to the viewers. Viewers, can you just rewind like 2 minutes to the point where he said, we need a guy whose sole focus is bagging goals?
Well,
That's how you said
what
this
else?
time.
Hold on. Firstly, stats are for people who don't understand ball. Number one. Number two.
Right,
Number
Bro,
two.
that's what you literally premised this guy on.
I didn't say anything about stats, bro. I said he's an out and out 9. Okay, he's not.
Yeah.
He's
What
not
does an
worried
out
about
and out
dribbling
What does
or
an out
looking
and out
good,
man do?
bro.
So what does he? Okay, he doesn't
Bro.
He's
dribble.
like
He
a
doesn't look
target
good.
man.
What does he do?
Someone who's not going to play
Bro.
any other position.
All right. Oh, nice. Oh, so you're saying, okay, he's a glorified lamppost for better players.
Yeah,
to
bang,
ball off.
exactly that. I
You
want him.
got
I want him
that,
to be a
you got
lamppost.
that.
I want him to be a lamppost in our 6-yard box, bro. That's what I want. I want him to stay there, and I want players to deliver to him, and then you'll see he'll do the rest.
Issa, can this guy? Is this guy? What's his pressing like? Is he good off the ball? Do you know?
Bro, fuck
Like,
Fulcrum,
bro, I don't
bro.
give a fuck
This
about
guy's
it.
not
Okay, fine,
even
sorry.
on this podcast.
I don't give a fuck
Talking
about his pressing. I don't give a fuck about anything. I give a fuck that he's an old-fashioned 9.
Bruv,
Yeah.
I don't know why we gave him this guy 10 minutes.
Nah, he deserves it, bro.
Fulcrum, bruv.
Yeah.
Well, you saw him in the Euros. I was watching with you, Booty, in the Euros. You saw his little movement.
And I wasn't rating him, bro.
What?
This
Nah,
guy,
cap,
for the
cap.
whole Euros, saying if Arsenal got this guy, they would win the league.
I
like,
swear
bro,
down, bro.
what is-
If you cop him, if you
I
had
bet
copped him this
he's
year,
in front of him.
if you copped him this year, you'd win the league straight
Oh,
away.
bro. Anyway, why am I still talking about it? Anyways,
Yeah.
moving on. My player to watch is Adam Morton, Palace. I know everyone's seen a bit of him already, but I think this is going to be like his proper breakout season. I think he's going to do big things. I think this time next year he'll be playing for a top 4 side, possibly a top 6. But I think he's destined for a big move. I know he's a childhood United fan, and they need a player like that. So he might end up there. Hopefully not. But yeah, that's my player. That's my player to watch. Want to move it swiftly because we've been speaking about fucking Fulcrum for fucking 10 minutes.
Rightfully so, bro.
Well, first, second.
Easy.
Nuno.
Oh,
Enough said.
Nuno.
no,
Yeah.
no.
What was it?
Nuno,
Nuno,
mate.
Espirito.
Nuno,
Yeah,
Spirito, Santo, mate. Get the
Moving
cab.
on.
They should book the Uber right now. Book
Yeah.
the Uber now before the surcharge comes in, before it's surge time, and get this motherfucker out of it. Because, bro, you said it best. You said you can't. What did you say? You can't have a goalkeeper as a coach. Boo.
Yeah, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah, bro,
That's a
stinker.
goal- I've never heard a
Stinker.
good goalkeeper like that turn into like transition to a banging manager, bro. Like, when was the last time you heard that?
No. No.
True, man. It's actually very true.
And the final one is probably the most boring one because of a certain player, but the top scorer in the Premier League.
I mean, we're all going the same answer here, aren't we?
No.
the guy
I'm
might
going
go
someone
there.
else, I think.
the guy
Yeah, no,
sometimes, depending on his mood, depending on what he had to drink before this podcast, you never know, might say it in Netanyahu, bro.
No. But you're not a million miles. You're not a million miles off. They sit quite close to each other in the dressing room. I'm going
Kai
for
Havertz.
Shai Havertz, mate.
Top
Listen,
scorer.
Listen, man. Listen. Oh, hey, listen. I'm telling you, the guy just wifed a worldie. He's had a remontada last season. You know what I'm saying? Last season, we were washing the dirt off him.
Bro, if you
Now
said
he's
player of the
polished.
year, if you said player of the year,
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know what? Maybe he's got a good shot.
No, but he can't because the captain, bro. The captain's worked hard for this. But I'm
But,
saying,
bro,
listen, bro.
no, but bro, it's more likely you'd get player of the year than top scorer, bro.
Yeah, but my caveat is that Haaland's been healthy for too long, bro, and his track record is
Oh
that he's
my
never
God.
caught. That's my.
Can I?
This guy.
Everyone else has been performing way above their XG. You know, Ollie
Lisa,
Watkins
what about you?
way above his XG. All these guys.
Wait. Firstly, can I just say I was telling you, lot, Kai Havertz was a good signing when you lot were skeptical. Just to put it out there.
I don't think so.
Whoever edits the video,
I'm
please
gonna
put the
send-
screenshot. Please put the screenshot up
I'm
on there.
gonna send the editor the screenshots. I promise you.
We can both play the
I'm gonna
screenshot
send
game, bro.
Yeah, we'll play
Arteta should be
screenshot
sacked
game.
according to you, bro.
Yeah.
Those words have never crossed my lips.
Let's stay
96
on
points.
track.
Top scorer.
You know what? Since we all probably have,
I don't.
apart from you don't have it. You don't have a Haaland, sorry.
I had Haaland, but I changed my mind. I've got Isak top scorer.
Really?
Yeah. I think Isak is.
Do you genuinely believe that, or are you just trying to be different?
I think he'll be near about. I think he'll bag at least 18, 20
you
goals.
don't?
It just depends how good City are this year. If City are...
18, 20 goals.
Can I ask a question?
How much did
Can I ask a
Haaland
question?
win it on last year?
27.
Who was second?
Wait, ask me.
Ollie Watkins, I think,
Ask
was
me
19.
how much
Okay.
you won it on the season before.
No, wait,
Ask me
hold on. One second. If Haaland isn't if City aren't firing this year, if City are like how a lot of people are expecting them to be slouches this year, Haaland's not going to get as much goals, bro. And second place...
Yes,
No,
you
hang on.
No.
You said slouches and then you put them as champions.
I said if.
What
I
are you
said
talking
if. IF means possibility.
about? The Doi.
What?
Means possibility.
Second the slouches.
What?
Yeah.
How are they going to be? They have to. If they finish second, that's them being slouches.
Yeah, well, 100%, bro. Bro, they've got...
You still scored fucking 30 goals.
No, bro. If City do not win the league, the only reason City won't win the league is from their own doing, if they're dead.
Bro, Robin
That's the
van
only way.
Persie scored 30 goals for Arsenal in the Premier League, and we finished fourth.
Okay, but
Last
hold on.
season-
Who was second or behind Haaland? How much were they on? Less than 20, for sure.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay, so if
Or
Haaland's
maybe
not
20.
at the races this year, then bro, it's going to
Nah,
take
bro.
21 goals, 20 goals, something like
He's
that.
got, bro, for him, it's not about being... Last year, everyone was saying he was dead and he wasn't good, and they were all slandering him. He hit 27, bro. He's got... For him not to finish top scorer, genuinely, he has to get injured. That's the only way, bro.
Yeah, he's an absolute bagging. Let me ask Ego and East of this. How many goals do you think Haaland will score this season in the
Yeah,
league?
that's a good shot. That's a good question.
I think it'll be north of 25 again.
So how much-
Havertz
okay.
is going to score more than that.
So how much going to get? Yeah, that's what I wanted to lead on to. That's
Yeah,
literally what I wanted to
I
lead
know.
on.
That's what I answered. Honestly, I didn't give
I look at his face. He knows he fucked up.
bro. I really don't. Listen, bro. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, this is why we recorded this for posterity, bro. Because you won't be able to wriggle your way out of this at the end of the season. When I post this.
So what? Go on then. So what? How many is Havertz banging? We need a solid number or range.
32, innit?
No, N plus one. Haaland plus one, bro.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. This
So
is
what
the
about you?
season
How many
we're gonna see.
is Haaland getting?
I'd say 23,
And how much is Isaac getting?
24, N plus 1.
I think Haaland's gonna get 30.
Nah, I don't think the
Me too.
City team are like that. I don't think it's... I think they're gonna... I don't think they're gonna blow teams away this year. I think it's gonna be 1-0s, 2-0s, 2-1s.
You know what? Since we're coming to the end, we got a bit of time. I'm gonna add just one thing that came to the top of my head. Give me your biggest surprise of the season.
In what sense? In like
Team
surprise
wise?
and what?
It says it on the tin can, bro. What's the biggest
Okay,
surprise of the
exactly, yeah.
season? Like
Oh.
what something that'll happen that is that would be deemed as a big surprise.
Can I go?
Yeah, go on, mate.
I'm gonna say City to get stripped of at least one title.
Strip.
Yeah.
That's a mad one. All right,
That's-
Issa, you got one?
Gabriel's gonna ride bench.
Okay.
Gabrielle.
Yeah, because Calafiori is saying he's going to take his spot. I'm
I
guessing.
disagree.
Absolutely no chance, bro.
Yeah, I don't think so,
Let's
man.
Put
see
some
it.
respect to that guy's name. That guy's a top 5 centre back in the world, man.
Have a day off.
You can't name him. You can't name him.
I've got Wolves to sneak into Conference League.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's a great shout. We love Gazza
They
and
play some very good ball in preseason, from what I've seen.
Yeah. And he got destroyed by injuries last season as well. So if they get a bit of luck with that,
I think their manager is the most underrated manager in the Premier League.
yeah, big up Gazza
O'Neil.
Unless
100%.
apart from when it goes 1 second past the 90th minute, and then he's one of the worst managers in the league. That guy can't keep his legs shut, bro. He's like that tart at the end of the night, bro. He's just opening his legs for everyone. End of the night, the lights are coming on the club. He's just there. He's just like, come on, bro, sort it out, mate. Yeah, what was your pick?
I'm struggling to lock one in, but I'm just gonna go with one that's super left. I think Unai Emery is gonna get sacked before the end of the season.
Interesting.
Well, are we sticking? Is this just Premier League football? Or are we talking about the biggest surprises in football in general?
I like the Premier League.
Yeah, we'll stick to Premier.
But
yeah, man. I think we've covered everything that we need to. Anyone want to say anything else before we call it?
Yeah, no. Thank you for your continued support. It means the world to us. And right now, if you look at the link below, there'll be a GoFundMe page. The money will be going to a good cause. You don't need to know what that cause is. Do donate generously. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you. Like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. Safe.